Welcome to the show, everyone. We're going to have a blast today. We're going to be having fun with two newbies right now. They're a little nervous, so I get a little nervous when they're nervous. My first guest is Jack Zollers, and he's the owner of Cruise Planners. Welcome to the show. You have to tell everybody a little bit about yourself and how you got into this.
Okay. As you said, my name is Jack Zollers. My wife, Beth, and I are the owners of Cruise Planners here in Phoenix. Cruise Planners itself is the largest home-based travel agency in the nation. It's with over 2,500 travel agent businesses. It was formed back in 1994 out of Florida by a travel agent, and they were looking at mainly doing cruises at the time. Over the last 30 years, they've evolved so that it's a complete, anything you need for travel, we're able to help people out with.
Now, when you work with people, this is a free service.
Yes, it is, yes. We do not get paid by the person themselves. We make all of our money from either the cruise lines or the companies that we're booking them through. So no travel agent, in my opinion, should ever charge you a fee just to talk to them.
So, you know, you have a little bit of a story, and I want you to be able to tell them how you got into this.
Back in 1998, my father-in-law, Beth's father, Wade Kunkelman, had retired and decided that he loved cruising, learned about Cruise Planners, and bought into the franchise. He bought himself the franchise back then. Over the years, he's been working here in the Valley, selling cruises, selling all types of travel. Back in 2019, Beth retired after 34 years of teaching music in schools, and her dad asked if she wanted to be involved, and she said she did. So she began to assist him. Unfortunately, we all know what happened in the beginning of 2020, COVID hit. She learned how to cancel a lot of things and not how to book anything.
But it's different now.
Yes, it is. Cruising, travel is back with a vengeance. And then I got involved when I retired after working 32 years in law enforcement here in the Valley at the end of 2020. And we've been going, strong as what they call associates for my in-laws. And then at the beginning of this year in January, he finally said, I've had enough day-to-day action of it. So he asked Beth and I to take over the franchise, which we did.
And it's a blast.
Oh, it's wonderful.
So what you do is really fun. And why should somebody use a travel agent?
Right now, it's real easy for anybody to book things. It's we all know with the internet, you get on there, you can figure out, you can find things, but then it's like everything is there. There's so much information, and people start getting lost. Okay, well, how do I do it? Or am I doing the right thing? Am I getting the best deal or whatever? So when you start working with a travel agent, we talk with the client. We figure out what exactly are you looking for. Are you looking for a cruise? Are you looking for an all-inclusive resort to go to? How much money do you want to spend? How long do you want to be gone? Once we start getting that information, then we can start narrowing it down to exactly what you want. Once we narrow it down, like let's just say it is a cruise, we can figure out, we can give them options like here's all these different cruise lines of going the places that you want to go to. Oh, and by the way, because we are such a large corporation, Royal Caribbean or Norwegian Cruise Lines or Princess, whatever, they've allowed us to book a group. So therefore, it is cheaper than what you're seeing on the website. And we always tell people, we encourage them. You see something we're telling you about, go look at the cruise line's website and see what they're charging you. I will guarantee you that you're never going to pay more with us. You're going to pay at least the same, if not less.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Because they can get you prices that nobody else can.
That is correct.
And to try and do it on your own, I personally think it's nuts to do that, since it is a free service and you do get all of these different discounts for other things, just quite a few things that you can do. Now, their phone number to call is 602-609-1275. Their website is cruisewpc.com, and they work nationwide, so anyone can call them and they can help. Right now, are you booking for what? Like 80 or what?
Well, no. Usually for the cruises, you will get into 2027. That's as far as they've gone. We are booking towards the end now end of 2025 and really into 2026.
The reason why I said that is because you gotta start preparing, and these cruises, and I know you do everything, I mean, not just cruises, there's land, you can do a lot of stuff for the people,
Yeah.
but you do have to do these things in advance and get prepared, and of course, they're gonna get you the best price available. You can call them direct at 602-609-1275, it's cruisewpc.com. So let me ask you something, what do you think about travel protection?
It is one of those subjects no one wants to talk about, because what is it? It's insurance. And no one wants to pay for something and then not get anything out of it. But it's just like car insurance, your home insurance, or something like that, or your medical insurance. You pay for it and you hope you never have to use it. But if you have to use it in the end, then you're glad you have it. You know, we have, I should say, it's more my father-in-law that has had the clients that have spent $90,000 on a trip. And do you not want to have some type of protection? So in case, God forbid, you have a car accident on your way to the airport and you cannot go, you're now covered by that. You get injured while you're on an African safari and you need to be hospitalized, you need to be transported back to the United States. That's what travel protection can assist you with.
It's also good to have somebody like him who can tell you that you do need it. A lot of people right off the bat would say, we don't need that. But you know, when you're explained what the purposes are for it and how much it really does cover you for, God forbid, it makes sense sometimes to do something even though you don't like to do it all the time. What's your favorite trip you've ever taken?
Oh my gosh, that is hard. But I'll tell you, I think the best cruise we ever did was we did a cruise from Boston down to Quebec. And I'm sorry, that was Montreal. We stopped at Quebec first. But what was nice about that, we hit all these different Canadian areas, ports. I think I saw the most greenest grass I've ever seen at Prince Edward Island.
Anywhere but Arizona has greener grass.
That's it, but this was greener than green. And then you start traversing down the St. Lawrence River. And when you go from Quebec to Montreal, it narrows down so much. We were sitting on our balcony and we could see the campfires that are along the edge of the shore. And I was like, I just can't. It just gives you, goosebumps.
If you've never traveled, if you've always wanted to, do it right. Have somebody help you that know what they're talking about. You've obviously done a lot of traveling yourself and you can help people. He helps people nationwide. That phone number to call is 602-609-1275. The website is cruisewpc.com.